Welcome back to the episode of Fishing with Kyle. Today I will be showing you what I like to use to catch bluegill when it's clear water and you know the lake or the pond very well. What I'm using is a little mosquito fly, and this is fun when all you have to do is put your fly, put your line out a little bit farther than normal and just cast it. Just kind of plop it on the water. And typically, around where I live, the bluegill will come up to the surface and munch on it. Let me show you guys a little bit better what I'm talking about here. Put you guys down. All right, there we go. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let my spool go. Let my spool go here. And I'm going to put, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet, or maybe 5 or 6, depending on how far you want to throw it out there, but I mean, you're gonna want a lot of line. And you just basically plop it on the water. Let's see if we can do this and get you guys a little reaction here. You see it's floating right now. And you just keep plopping on the same areas and the bluegill will come. But sometimes you have to move and sometimes you gotta find the bluegill. But that's typically not as hard as like finding bass or maybe even catfish. Bluegill are pretty small, so they'll they're pretty small, so they'll be pretty much in the shallows. As you can see, there's the fly right there. Sometimes you don't get it takes a while, but most time where I live it doesn't. So let's go over here to this drainage pipe where I know that I've gone in a minute, but let's stay over here for now, and I'm just going to keep tapping it on the water and tapping it and tapping it and tapping it until there's bluegill that come out to the shade now. It's a lot darker. The water's a lot darker over here, so I may hope be able to see you better. So let's get into it. I'm going to finish drinking water because it is so hot outside. All right, let's get into it. All right, so I still got the fly on. Everything else is the same. Yeah, everything else is the same. Let's see if we can't get you. Oh, they're a lot more aggressive over here, evidently, than they are over on the other side. Oh, that's close. Let me put you guys down. Let me give myself some more line here so I can throw it out a little bit farther. Whoops, that wasn't open yet. All right, so I've got probably 5-6 feet of line, honestly. I've got a lot of line, and so let's see if we can't catch a bluegill on camera. Like I've said 30 billion times, but I have yet to be able to catch one. There we go. Now you guys can see what I'm looking at. No, I had him. Oh man, that was close. Oh, they're a lot more aggressive over here. Oh, okay. Got 3 chasing after it right now. None of them have committed to it though. Whoa, that was a big, something just exploded over there. Probably a bass, I don't really know though. I don't think I've ever caught a bass on the fly. The bait or the lure or whatever you like using for any type of fish, except catfish, they like to chase something. Like what I'm doing now. I'm plopping on top of the water and I'm moving it. They don't want it to be sitting still. So with catfish, I mean, obviously, the only really easy way to catch catfish is to either tightline or bobber fish, but it's sitting still. That's why I said anything but catfish, really. So I'm gonna quit blabbering and see if I can't get a bluegill strike for you guys on tape on the camera. Oh, he almost had it. I watched it go into his mouth and then fall right back out. I watched it. That is very upsetting. I mean, very upsetting. No! No! I had one! No, dang it! Dadgummit. Ah, that was a bigger bluegill right there that tried to eat it. Yes, finally. Let's go. Finally on tape. Hopefully you guys saw that. I'm hoping you did. That's a bluegill on the mosquito. As you guys can see, it is trying to, I don't know what it's doing. Leaving? I don't know what it's trying to do, but let's get this guy undone. So basically what I like to do, I don't know about the rest of the world, but oops, don't offend me here. What I like to do is I like to either, so don't step on it, but kind of like put your heel maybe or toe beside it so that it doesn't like flop too much. And then either, if it's a big enough bluegill, you could put your thumb in its mouth, but with this one, I don't think that's gonna work. So you just get some type of a grip on it, and you just pry the bait out. Man, this is stuck. Wow, that's stuck. There we go. Okay. So let me wash my hands off so I can put him back in and grab the camera without getting my camera all disgusting. All right. And my pants wet. Okay. All right. So here you go. There's the bluegill, Mr. Bluegill. I just caught. Let's get a good release out of him. And I'll try to catch as many more as I can before I end up leaving, but here's the release of him. It's right there. And he swam off. All right. Let's see if we can't catch any more. Oh, that's the first one I've gotten on camera all day, and I've been out here for a solid, probably hour. I think that's an hour right there. And I've gotten so many hits. It was unbearable how many hits I got. And no fish actually trying for it. And it's not spawn either, so I don't know why they were just pecking at it. Alrighty guys, well, I think that's gonna wrap this video up. I think the bluegill are somewhere where maybe too deep, I don't know, but anyways, that's gonna wrap this video up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.